So we had lunch at Magellan's at Tokyo Disney Sea. How was it? Disney calls it a majestic restaurant where explorers and adventurers gather. The fortress, marked by the large gold dome rising above it, houses the restaurant named in honor of Ferdinand Magellan. Lots of critics online say this is one of the best dining experiences you can get in a Disney theme park. Tucked in the Mediterranean harbor, it can easily be confused for the fortress of explorations. Once you find it, walking inside, you can see Magellan's Lounge. There's a few tables here. We can get a feel for the restaurant theme. We can grab a few appetizers and drinks. But if you want the dining experience, you're gonna head downstairs, where you'll be subjected to more of the decorations that make this restaurant so heavily themed. The backstory of this restaurant is that the members of SEA, Societies of Explorers and Adventurers, name and dedicate this restaurant in honor of the greatest navigator of our time, whose achievement towers above all others. Should we ever forget, Ferdinand Magellan's fleet was the very first to circumnavigate the globe. In the main dining area, you can see more paintings and artifacts and decorations that really adds a feel to this restaurant. Looking at the menu, we visited the restaurant for lunch around the third week of May, in which Disney was still hosting their Easter special. So there's a lot of Easter activities going on in the park, and they also have a set meal for Easter. We did not get that option. This second page kind of gives a little backstory of this restaurant that I just mentioned as well. And you can kind of see the two prefixed menus here for lunch. You got the North Star at 4,500 yen. My wife and I did not choose this. Instead, we chose the next option, the Atlantic, that comes in at 3,600 yen, which is roughly around 33 US dollars at the time of recording. So for starters, we chose the hors d'oeuvre samples and also the marinated shrimp and scallop. For entree, we got one of each, the Sangan pork and cheese cutlet, and also the fish of the day. For the dessert, we got the creme brulee and the sherbet. You can also get some drinks here, both alcoholic and non-alcoholic. And here are some pictures of the menu if you want to pause and actually look through it a little bit closer. I should mention that whatever you choose, bread and your choice of coffee and tea are served with your course. So here we have the marinated shrimp and scallop. It was very tasty. The shrimp was very fresh being in Tokyo. Obviously, seafood was very good. I'm not sure what that green sauce was, but it was very good. The hors d'oeuvre sampler, not bad as well. Very pleasing to the eye for presentation. The bread had a Mickey Mouse brand on it, which we thought was very cute. This is the entree for the fish of the day. Honestly, when we had it, it was more so just like fish. It didn't really taste anything spectacular. This is the pork and cheese cutlet. This was actually really good. We really enjoyed it, and that was our preferred meal if we had to pick one between the two. That was the creme brulee and the sherbet. I believe the sherbet was mango flavored and had a chocolate Mickey Mouse on top. So the question is, would I recommend going to Disney Sea's Magellan? Well, the way I see it is a lot of people baffle at the price because it's so expensive, but realistically, I don't think it's that bad. The two lunch menus we got were 3,600 yen, so like I said before, it's like 33 US dollars at the time of this recording. So for two people, it's only 66 bucks. Keep in mind, in Japan, you don't even have to tip, so that's more like $50 in America, and that's for two people with appetizers, entree, and dessert. So I don't think it was that bad. Honestly, you're probably gonna spend $30 anyways for a popcorn bucket. So what's a little bit for food? Obviously, the portion size is a little bit smaller. It is fine dining, so you do get smaller plates. It's also Asia, so the entree sizes are definitely a lot smaller. But I think it is nice that they do, because it is a set course. It's fed slowly, so you have some time to digest, and you don't really feel as hungry as if you got all the food at once and you just kind of eat it all down. So overall, I think it's a really nice restaurant. A lot of critics say it is the best in the Disney theme parks. I do think the theming is nice. Uh, it didn't really um, hit me as much as something like Be Our Guest in Disney World, where it was like Beauty and the Beast, and it's just really thematic and something you can really relate to from your childhood. Something with sailing over here, it obviously is very thematic with Disney Sea being a maritime type of theme park, but it didn't really have a lot of Disney feel to it. That might just be because I didn't see a Disney movie that had um, Magellan in it, so that might be it. But it is really neat. Another thing to point out is there is actually a hidden room over there. So if it is available, you can ask if you can eat and dine at the hidden room. Basically, there's like a button that the host will press, and then you can get to your tables. I think there's like maybe 4 or 6 tables in there. It looks like a hidden wine cellar, and whenever you sit down, the doors will close. You're kind of outside that main dining area, so you won't see the globe or the the painting on the ceiling over there. But there are some decorations. I unfortunately just got a glimpse of it. I actually just was walking to the bathroom and saw inside it, and I also did see some articles about how you can get that room. It is very limited. Like I said, there's only a few tables in there, so if you can get your hands on it, if that's what you want, you can definitely try it. I would check out YouTube or Google to see what um, pictures you can see. I personally like eating in the main dining area. Just felt more thematic and more open, so I like that. But overall, I think it's pretty good. Otherwise, you're spending close to that amount anyways, buying whatever food there is there. Obviously, Disney is known for good restaurants, so this is pretty good. So I highly recommend it, and I don't think the price is that bad. That's just me. So thanks for watching, and yeah, stay tuned.